Good morning. It's looking sunny but cold.
Nice and clean water down there.
Having fun there.
That's nice and clean in there.
So Gina and I are at the dog rescue centre in Castelo Branco. We're just going to have a little look and see if there's something that can fit in with our family. You're a cute dog.
Very friendly.
Hello doggies.
Yes, and this is I think we have no
Hello.
yeah.
Sweet little face. Yeah. So today I put a 4,000 litre per hour pump. It's kind of like a pond pump really, onto a filter. It's a nice big Oaza or OAS whatever pump, and on some 1 inch thick, I think it's 1 inch or 1.2 inch thick agricultural tubing, but it's food grade, and I've stuck it into here so that we can clean this water up a bit, because I want to be able to have like dips in this in summer, you know. Yeah, so we've got this dam down here, and there's what looks like a fox kill. That's like a whole bunch of feathers. This dam is really deep. I don't know, it's not so much a dam as it is like almost like a water mine, where they've dug into the ground until the water table just gets exposed. So my first thoughts was that I was going to fill this all up, but I mean that would just be crazy. It would be a massive volume of water, you know, 30 meters long by, I don't know, what is it, 7 meters across, by 6 meters deep. You know, that's just a massive volume of water, especially to, you know, to try and build a natural swimming pool or something out of. So also another thing I could do is get a couple of solar panels, like 2 100-watt solar panels and a pump, and see if I can extract water out the one corner, and have maybe a waterfall coming on the other side. When I say a waterfall, obviously not like a massive one, but just, you know, trickling down the rock side back into the water and creating a circulation. Putting like a reed bed in, and yeah, seeing if I can clean up the water that way naturally. So yeah, this this is like the entrance slope down to the dam from the outside, and there you can see the length. You know, you're looking at a good 30 meters long or so. Come on, dog. Good boy. We've got wild pig hoof prints. It looks like smaller ones, and then there's larger ones. They're sunk quite deep into the soil here, so the pig must be quite heavy. Jeez, that's full.
It just gets fuller every day.
So this tank is just over 3 meters by 3 meters and about 1.2 meters deep, and holds about 10,000 liters of water. We've had the chickens locked up in this chicken house for I think 4 nights, 5 days, and we're going to open up the door and let them have a little walk around outside. Come and taste some freedom, dudes. These chickens have never been outside before. So the door's open, but they're so used to being locked up, they don't seem to be going out. Buck, 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 buck. Come on, chickens. Mustn't hunt the chickens. chickens have just caught a locust. And they are going crazy for it. It was a pretty big locust. It was like finger length. It actually looks alright, you know. There's been a lot of rain that's gone into it.
I think it comes out quite clean.
Yeah. Good morning. It's, what is it? Saturday the 28th of December. The time is, it's just gone past 9. And yeah, for a couple of days now I've been sort of unhappy with the quality of the water coming out of our well. I mean, the property was left standing for about a year with no one actually using this well and this water from this well, so it's quite stagnant. You know, we're not using it for drinking, but it is being used, you know, it's coming out the taps in the house for like showering and obviously when you brush your teeth and also when you wash dishes and stuff. And it's got like a bit of a smell to it. It's not a, it's an organic smell, but it's not, I don't know, it's not a terrible smell, but it's a bit smelly. So the other day I filled up the water tank next to the house with this water and just had a look at what happened to it overnight, and you could see there was a lot of, yeah, it's not healthy water. So I don't really have experience with wells, but what I'm going to do is, you know, we've had tons of rain, so water is not a problem at the moment. So I'm going to basically pump the water out of this well, and hopefully the aquifer will replenish the level in the well and sort of dilute it with fresh water, and I'll repeat that a few times until hopefully the well is clean. Yeah, so there is the problem. Look at the water in there, it's completely stagnant. I mean, there's like protein bubbles on the surface. It's absolutely disgusting. Jeez, look at these two spiders there.
Do you want me to move him?
That praying mantis.
Is it not a stick insect?
No, it's a mantis.
How do you know? What's the difference?
Well, praying mantises that I've seen have all got those like the front claws that it uses to catch things. It's almost like raptors. It's got a head. Look at his head and look at his front claws, and look at his abdomen all pointed up like that. It's quite similar to the ones that I saw in South Africa, although those ones are green. Those front claws are used for grabbing hold of things, and then he munches it with his face. So we got sheep. Hello, boys. What do you think of the sheep? So we've just come back from the shops. We have a little bit of a traffic jam on our farm. We've got we've got sheep on the road. Come on, sheeps. Come on, ladies. Come on, out the way. The chickens are venturing outside now. Hello, it's Sunday the 29th of December 2019 and it's 3 p.m. and Gina and I are we're going for our first walk from our farm down to Barragem de Maroteca, which is a large dam which is all the drinking water for Castelo Branco. So we've just walked from our farm. We've currently done 1.5 kilometers because we can't walk directly to the water. I'll probably put up a map or something so you can see what I'm talking about. But there's a route It's like it's called Rota de Marateka, which is a route going all the way from the town of Soleira to right around this, well, not around the dam, but around one of the little peninsulas of the dam and back up again. So we just wanted to check it out, because for tourists and stuff visiting our farm, I think it's going to be quite interesting to have the ability to have all of these walks straight out of our farm, you know. So
And it's a lovely day.
it's a beautiful day, yeah. It's like, it's got to be about 17-18 degrees, which is amazing, you know. After living in England for 16 years, like the temperatures there at this time of year are freezing, so it's really nice to have the sun and be wearing a t-shirt, and yeah, excellent day. So this here, I think this is the Ozkreza River, or the Ozkreza or something like that. I think this is where it flows into the main dam. So as you can see, we can get to the dam down there. We've been walking for 1.92 kilometers. So I reckon by the time we get down to the dam, we'll be sort of on almost 2.5 kilometers. So there and back is a 5k walk, which is quite nice for people wanting to do like a 5k run or a 5k walk. So yeah, we just got to try and get past this water. We're better off walking on the top, up this top section. So yeah, I don't have it on video, but I just stepped in water with my nice new running shoes. So that sucks. It's like nice muddy boggy water as well. Okay, so in summer we could have probably just walked straight down here and gotten straight up to the water, but like this road is just completely boggy. So we're going to try carrying on straight. We're at the 2:08 mark. It's about 2.1 kilometers. So still not too far away from the house, and you can get straight to the water. Baby, are you going to fall into the water for YouTube?
Please don't make it happen.
Okay, so this, you can start to see now, this is the 650 hectare Barragem de Marateka, which is huge. But we're sort of having a hard time getting to it with all this water. But come springtime, spring, summer, autumn, this will all be nice and dry. And this will be a nice run or walk. So this is one of the little signposts showing you the Rota de Gardunya, the route of Gardunya. And this is the Marateka walk around this Marateka dam. Right, so we're nearly back at the farmhouse, and 4.85 kilometers. And yeah, it was a lovely walk. A lovely walk. So we walked down the farm road here, out the gate, down the road and all the way to the farm. I mean, the dam, sorry. And then all the way back. On our sort of porch patio area, it's a long area going across here, which you've probably seen in the other videos. I've, well, first of all, I've attached a pipe to the bottom of the of this water tank, so now I can release water and it doesn't all flood up this area, and just pops out neatly out the side here. So that's one part done, and then the other part I'm digging out like a little flower bed. So I've basically just removed all of the weeds, a whole bunch of the big rocks and stuff out of it, and we're left with, well, there's a bit of weed there still, but we're left with pretty good quality soil. It's got a nice amount of sand, a nice amount of clay, a sort of loamy feel. It's very moist, obviously because we've had tons of rain. But yeah, I think this will be very good soil. Obviously we're going to improve the soil as much as we can, but it's looking good. So the front door's there, so I think what I'm going to do is leave this open here and here and possibly the third one, and then make a flower bed to the next corner. So make another flower bed on this side here. So we can have a flower bed on this side, a flower bed on that side, and a nice open section in the middle where you can just walk through. We just tidied up this area a bit. Gina's been pressure washing the walls and stuff. Masak.
Come on this way.
It's chasing chickens. Don't chase the chickens, dude. So we're moving Bob into our olive grove, so that he's not blocking up space next to the house. Look at this, eh? New Year's Eve. It's hot. It's about 18 degrees. Look at the views. I'm still loving it over here. Yeah, so I reckon we just plant Bob in the olive grove, and it's a nice little spot for him. This is the current view. There's the farmhouse, and then we have the Serra da Gardunya mountains, and then this over here is our closest village. So I'm just waiting at the gates for the guy from Mio to come. He's coming to install our internet and satellite TV. We don't actually want satellite TV, but in order to get unlimited internet you have to take their TV package. So, and I guess it'll be a good way of learning Portuguese, you know, to have Portuguese TV. He was supposed to come at 1 o'clock. Well, between 9 and 1, and now it's 4 p.m. Yeah, so happy New Year's, guys. I'm just out the back of the farm here. We're doing a little bit of work on this outdoor area, but we have a potjie going. Look at this potjie, and that is it's got a chicken inside, chicken, potatoes, onions, and it's going to be a roast chicken in a potjie pot inside a Portuguese oven. How cool is that? Happy 2020, everyone. We're on the farm in Portugal, and you're probably not going to see much, but you can hear. And we're far away in the countryside, and jeez, listen to this, huh? That's towards the town of Soleira, where we live. Oh, look at that, we got some fireworks. Good morning, it's Thursday the 2nd of January 2020. Wow. And the time is 11:22. We are going to go to our rental accommodation. We just got to tidy the place up because we haven't been back to it since we moved into the farm. We're on our way.
Squeaky dog. It's 100 meters.
Squeaky dog. So we're back in the mountains, and it looks like during the big storm some of the tiles came off the garage roof here. So we're all tidied up in here, and yeah, we're going to be going shortly. I'm going to miss the mountain house. It was a good place.
Goodbye, mountain house.
Yeah. No, we were silly and took the dog with us. And in our little coupe, we've now got to get all those boxes and all those boxes and the dog. And that's that. We've left the mountain house on a very bumpy road, as you can tell.
I won't miss the ups and downs of mangroves.
No, exactly. Yeah. No. These mountain roads are crazy. But and we've just said goodbye to our old neighbours. We're such a lovely couple, and Arminda and Amelia. And you would have seen them in one of the previous episodes for the Christmas dinner, and they were playing traditional music for us. Absolutely sweet couple. And yeah, no, we've given them our address and told them that they must come and visit us, and we'll give them some coffee. And that pretty much wraps it up. It's been a very long day. It's been long and tiring. But yeah, our rental property is now finished. Hopefully we'll get our deposit back, which would be nice. And yeah, now we're officially all on the farm.